everyone. I am Aishwarya Saxena, an educator on Unacademy. You can follow me on Unacademy Learning app where you can find my other courses as well. In this lesson, we are going to talk about one word substitution, which means we'll discuss that how a single word can substitute or replace a complete sentence. So don't forget to like this video, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. So, as I have mentioned in my introductory video, in this lesson we are going to discuss one word substitution, which means we'll see that how one single word can substitute or replace a complete sentence. And it happens because both the word as well as the sentence have similar meaning. Now here you can see that the name of this lesson is one word for many. So this means we'll see that how one word is used for many words. And let me tell you one important thing, that whenever you are appearing for some competitive exam like SSC, Railway, or even if you are going for your campus placements or anything that includes aptitude wherein you have English as a subject, there also such kind of questions are always there. So please take this series seriously and follow these lessons daily. Now let us start. First is someone who has got training of traveling in a spacecraft. So a spacecraft is a device through which a human being can travel in universe, okay, or in space. So someone who has got the training of traveling in that spacecraft, which is a device, is known as astronaut. Next, someone who draws maps. So yes, we can see that there are map of different countries, cities, states. So there must be somebody who is making these maps for us. So that person is known as cartographer. Next, someone who writes beautiful font. So there are people who can write in different handwritings that look beautiful, okay. So those are known as font. So someone who writes beautiful font is known as a calligrapher, and this art of writing different handwritings or different font is known as calligraphy. Next is someone who decides the steps as well as their sequence in a dance performance. So this is choreographer. I guess all of you would know about it, that the choreographer is a person who decides the steps in a dance performance and also the sequence of those steps. Next is someone who is hired to drive a private car. This means someone who is employed to drive a private car is known as chauffeur. Next, someone who gives introduction of participants in a variety show. So there are different people in a variety show, which means in a show where a variety or different type of performances take place. So the person who introduced the participants or contestant in that show is known as compere. Next is conveying ideas using hands and finger. So this means the art of expressing ideas without speaking those ideas, but by expressing them using hands and fingers. So this art is known as dactylology. Next, someone who sells flowers and bouquet. So I guess you know that bouquet is a group of flowers which is decorated in order to gift somebody. So the person who sells flowers and those bouquet is known as florist. Next, the practice of gardening, which involves cultivation and management of garden. So the practice or the art of gardening. Now gardening involves cultivation or creation of the garden as well as taking care of it later. So this practice or this art is known as horticulture. Next is someone who has the custody of a museum. So this means somebody who has the custody means who is taking care of a museum, or a museum comes under him because he is the in charge of that museum. And here it is not only about museum but anyone who take care of a collection of things. Museum also has collection of things that are antique. So even if it is not a museum, but that person is taking care of a collection of things which are quite precious, then that person is known as curator. Next, a secret way of writing. So this means a way of writing about which people do not know. So that way is known as cipher. Next, the study of statistics. So statistics, it is a subject which is related to mathematical calculations. So the study of statistics is known as demography. So this is all for this particular lesson. Please take this lesson seriously and read it as well as learn these words thoroughly, because all the examples that I have mentioned here have been there in one or the other competitive exam. So they are all very important. I hope I was clear with the topic. Still, if you have any doubts or queries, please drop reviews. Drop comments even if you have some suggestions for the betterment. Don't forget to like this video, and thank you so much for watching.